Right. Oh, window. Must shut the window. Oh, dear. Suddenly forget everything, don't I? Right. Here we go. Another disorganised, unorganised, completely mayhem, chaotic kind of cash stuffing. And I'm very late in doing the rest of it. Oh, okay. Because, it's been a bit of a week. The cat has been off her food. And not at all well, and not liking it when I've stroked her. She's been hissing and doing all that rigmarole, not going out, not wanting to do anything. So I had to take her to the vets. Oh my God. £42 unbudgeted. £42 made me start thinking I need to get a vet's envelope, which I've still yet to create, but I will do it at some point. And the upshot is that she might have eaten a dodgy mouse, or because a couple of cats have been breaking and entering into our house, and sort of their scent and everything else has made her very stressed. Because she's a rescue cat, she had a really nasty sort of first few months of life, basically, where she had a perforated bowel, I think it was, from being kicked from Kingdom Come, and she's just been very badly abused and treated. She had kittens at a very early age as well, which hasn't helped her at all. But at any rate, so she was definitely on the mend when I was getting her. It took her quite a while to sort of get used to me, but I used to just let her do her own thing. She had the the reign of the house. She could do wherever she wanted, go wherever she wanted, and eventually she started coming to me and sort of nuzzling her head and wanting strokes. So that's when it progressed, and she's lovely, and I would be so lost without her. I won't say that too loud in case she hears me. Little beggar she's been. Oh God, love her to bits, but blimey, I went uptown and to get her. I've been trying to get all kinds of food to treat her, and lure her food, to start eating again, because I know that once she started eating, she would pick up. But it was getting her to eat because she just didn't want to. I even tried Philadelphia. I didn't have any Marmite in the house because that's a classic one for cats. Well, my last cat loved that. So I went up there and I got her cat treats, those little sticks and the good boy crunchy cat ones, and I got her some wheat-free dried food in case it was that. And I also got her, I only got 3 tins because blimey O'Reilly the price, and the tins were only about that big by about that deep, very small, and there were things like pate, mousse, or mouse as I want to call it, and ocean fish type things, and salmon, and delicate cuts and posh food, but at 85p a tin. But yes, that helped. She started eating again, slowly, and then she really wolfed down the tin. Luckily, they're small, actually, in one way, because, if I'd given her a standard meal, she would have been throwing that back up, meal sizes. So she's definitely feeling a lot perkier. She came and slept on my bed. She's back to normal. She's not hissing and mewing and being whatever. She's just been very fussy now over her food, which I can't blame her, but 85p a tin. I mean, she even turned her nose up at tuna. When she did that, that's when I knew I had to go to the vets with her. So I took her up on my scooter. She sat between my legs in the basket on the floor of the scooter, and we just trundled on up there. Pretty good, eh? But anyway, and that's part of the waffle. What else? I've mentioned about my saga of the smart meter going all over the place. Oh, and I'm a sort of a member on the Facebook page, a Universal Credit one of the many that there are there, and they were talking about that if you're on Universal Credit, and I think there was a couple of other ones, benefits, you could, I think it's definitely income support as well, I think, you could apply for the cheap broadband package. Now I'm with BT and I'm fed up of paying £42. Well, actually it's gone up to £45 a month for a service that really, to be honest, it kept dropping out. So, you know, I mean, the reason why I stuck with it was because it offered the promise of like 20 quid if it whatevered, you know, if I didn't have the service for a while. So I'm in the process of getting 20 quid of that back. Really, there should be 80 quid because it's fallen out 4 times and they've neglected to add on the extras. I mentioned it this time and I phoned them up, spoke to them, and they then said, oh yes, okay, well, £20 will be in the balance, you know, will be heading its way to you. I thought, you've just initiated that because, you know, that thing was apparently closed even when it was still open ages back. So, but either way, it's on its way apparently, and I have got it in writing on their chat thing, so I've saved that as proof. But so yeah, I got it mainly for that and the free Wi-Fi connection. So if I was out anywhere, I could just log into BT Wi-Fi, wherever it is, hotspots, which I thought was good. And also BT apparently gets first diggings, first divvies of the internet, you know, the speeds, so over the other companies apparently. They say they don't, but they do. Anyway, so but somebody mentioned a thing called BT Essentials, and that could give you so much meg of let me go and get my iPad. I'm so mortified, unorganised, but you should know this about me by now. Right, let's see if I can find it. Right. BT Essentials. Oops, I don't want to muck that one up. That one will have. Right. BT Essentials. Just to see what we get. Right. Here we go. I hope you can see this. Whoops. BT Essentials. 15 per month. Plus 9.99 p&p. That's for your modem, your router. See, I'm already with BT, so I don't have to pay that. And a call. Oh yes, so you can get that with that. It's only a 12-month contract. So that's the 15-month option, and there's a call only plan that you can get for £10 a month, but to be honest, that £10 a month is what I basically get on, like, say, O2, and I get unlimited data and all this kind of stuff, phoning, so I wouldn't bother with that one really. No early exit fees, so you're not tied in if your circumstances change, right? And average speeds up to, now the £15 a month, you won't get that. £15 a month I think goes up to 50 or 40 something or other, but this is the £20 a month one, if I remember rightly. But here we go. New or existing BT customers can apply. You can also be receiving one of these benefits. You also have to be receiving one of these benefits to qualify. Universal credit, all claimants. So that's all claimants. So even if you get £1 from Universal Credit, you are classed as a Universal Credit claimant. Pension credit, guaranteed credit. Employment and support allowance, so that's ESA. Job seekers allowance, eligible rules apply for those two. And income support. And you'll need your national insurance number when you order, so we can check your eligibility. And it was pretty straightforward, so I was a bit nervous about handing it over to them, but it is BT, it's a company. Most, if you don't want BT to supply it, apparently, because it's that government thing that they want everybody on internet, most what's it called, internet people, phone people, have a similar scheme going on. So your Home Essentials broadband, guaranteed speeds, so it's like the Halo protection you get here. Get the speeds we promise, or 20 quid back with our Stay Fast guarantee. They also I also have a little mini router, a mini broadband, there it is. One of these, oh, excuse the dust, for when my internet went off, they'll send you out one of these, and this is what I used. They switch you on, so you get free, you know, mobile broadband on that. So I already had one of those, but they will, you know, if you ask them. You get strong, reliable Wi-Fi. This is not a plug for BT. This is a plug for all the ones out there, because they'll all do similar, you know, to this. Unlimited broadband, so that's handy. Security as standard. And then how you get it, you enter your postcode, you choose your plan, you have your instant eligibility check, and a setup and payment method. And you don't have to sign up for direct debit. You can keep it on a buy now, pay as you know, pay when, you know, each month, that kind of bill, because that's the one that I've done, because I was already on that one. I prefer, I don't like really direct debits, because they tend to take money out when they want, how they want, how much they want, and everything else like that. Then you have to fight to get it all back. So I prefer being in control. And so before, I'd, you know, get my bill and then I'll pay it via bill payment. So you can have that. And then checkout. Now I worked this out on the I signed up for this on the 6th, and they switched it on last night. So I'm apparently now on the system. So that was only a couple of days. But there again, I was on BT already. So if you're not on BT, it might take a little bit longer. But they will tell you. But here, so here you've got the unlimited fibre. This is the £15 a month. So you get downloaded speed range 35 to 36. Your stay fast guarantee of 32 megs. Upload speed range 8 megs to 9 megs. And then it'll tell you what the speed means for you. Like if you're in a small household, if you want, you know, if you play games or if you're whatever, and it'll tell you roughly which one they recommend for you. So that's £15 a month. And then this is the one that I chose, because £5 I thought, blow it, why not? Because you get unlimited minutes a month. So I've reinstated my landline phone number, even though I hardly ever use it, but it'd be handy to have because I have unlimited minutes. So if it's a phone number that I've got, and my, say it's going to be forever on my mobile, and it's going to burn my ear and, you know, whatever, then I'll probably hunt out a phone and use my landline phone. I have heard that in a few years' time, 2025 I think it is, that they will be making it all go to voice over the internet protocol. So landlines will be changing. So you know, that might be something to look into and be aware of. But either way, so you've got, yeah, this one is 61 megs to 73 megs. Well, that was similar to the same package that I was on before. I'm paying £42. Your stay fast guarantee 55 megs. I know you said. Upload speed range, blah. It's all doubly Dutch to bit, but unlimited and minutes and mobiles to UK land and mobiles. So that one was, you get 700 minutes, and this one you get unlimited to landlines and mobiles, which is handy to know. Yes, or you can go on the call only plan for £10 per month. So that's something to think about if you're on universal credit or you know, income support, pension credit, or ESA. So that's that. So now I've done that one, I've rambled on about that. Now I suppose we ought to cut to the chase, really, shouldn't we? I'm putting off because I haven't got a clue how I'm doing this. I have done no planning on this one because, as I say, I've had a bit of a week. I actually went out yesterday. My God, I was very anxious and very nervous about doing it because, I mean, I can go out and go to the shops, no problem, to a certain extent, because it's on my terms. I'm seeing people on my terms, and I don't have to communicate with anybody unless I really have to or want to. So, and it's also very short. There's no long conversation. I mean, I can have a conversation with myself till the cows come home, but, you know, if you did that girl uptown, I think you'd be looked at very peculiarly. But at any rate, there was there's a little sort of community place up in our town, and it's only a little town really, and it's and I'd heard about it before because I have a couple of friends that go to it and help run it and all that kind of thing. So and I've been thinking, oh, I wonder what they do, you know, there. And but then I thought, oh, there'll be a lot of people, and oh, I don't know whether I can cope with that. And I got speaking to a couple that I know, and a couple of people that I know, and they said that they did a bookbinding class. And I thought, oh, I really want to try that, you know, but it's going out, it's meeting people, and everything else. But I bit the bullet. It was a sunny day. I bit the bullet, and I went up there yesterday, and you just have to give a donation. Everybody was giving like £10, which, I mean, it was good for what you got really, but it was, I might have to cut that down a bit. But for now, I will suss it out. I will try and suss it out, and I'll have a chat with her and say, look, you know, money is tight, because, you know, I'm not sort of one of these, I haven't got much money, as they say. Not if I keep spending them on diamond paintings, but hey, enough of that. Yes, so I went there and did that, and that was really good. So I was pleased with that. And so that one's every week. It's not on next week because it being Good Friday. But so if I sort of find a piece of paper and I work out roughly, so Friday £10. So we've got, oh, this is all over the place. Tuesday is £5. It's £5.65, but I can find that 65p from somewhere else. And then the other friend who said, you know, oh, you know, she runs a group, and I haven't seen her I see her briefly, but I haven't seen her or had a natter for ages. So and she does a group on the Thursday, and that one's £5. And that's an art and craft chatter. So I've booked in to do that one, because I had a very good time on the Fridays one, because there was 2 people that it was only a very small group. There was 4 of us in total. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us in total, and 2 of them I already knew. And so so that was good. So I knew them from the craft fair route, you know, days. So so that was very good. So at least I knew a couple of people that I felt, you know, fine with. I could sort of, and they knew how I am as well. They know how anxious I get, and they are very, very lovely and supportive and funny and stuff. So yes, so I saw those 2, and then so Thursday, so I was glad I went out. So that £10 actually was very good value, because it got me out, and I realised that going out wasn't as bad. Well, that time it wasn't as bad as what I had imagined it to be. And so if I do Thursdays as well, that means that my weekend is, you know, it's going to be good. It's a sort of a bit of a block of me getting out, so hopefully it'll be a jumping off point to you know, to going further. Right, now I better stop waffling, right? So, but those are prices that I've got to pay, I've got to save up now, I've got to find for my personal folder. So that's 20 quid a week. Gosh, well, next week's only going to be 10. But right, so the money I took out, this is my universal credit money. And obviously I got 668, I think it was. So that'll go up next month because of the April's going up by a couple of quid, I think it is. So that'll be different next month, as so my PIP will be going up. So my PIP was 240. I think I said how I did that on the previous one. So this one is my universal credit. So 350 went over to my bills account in my other bank account. So that's to pay for the bills that come in and out. And yes, so this is what I've taken out. I did have £300 I took out. I left 18 in the bank. but 300. But then I needed to get a bit of, obviously, some posh cat food. So 15 quid is sort of missing on this, but it's fine. So this is what I'm working with. That 15 quid is gone, so that won't even come into the equation. So 20, 40, 60, 80, at last you're thinking, 100, so that's 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. 210, 220, 230, 240, and that's going to annoy me. 240, 245, 55, 65, 75, 85. So that's 285. Right. Now, we've got to take the money out first. And yes, there is a bit of money. Some of it's left over from that £15. But I did the shopping, but this is mainly whatever else. So we have, obviously, nothing impersonal. Not to be personal about it. So I'm just going to lump it all out and add it all up. Right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, I hope I'm in shot, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. So what did I say that was? Lost count already here. I'm so good, aren't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pounds 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's 20. £9.26. So that's what I've got to deal with. So that £9.26, I'm going to put it to the side until I figure out what I'm going to do with it. It might just go in the penny challenge and have done with. Right, so this is the folder we need first. Right, so, oh, I've got them here. Oh yeah, because I'm putting them in here fast, aren't I? Yes, because we're not next week yet, and that's when those will be filled up. So actually, I haven't got that yet, because that's got to last me through till Monday. Maybe I'll keep £5 of that back, just in case I need anything for by Monday. Okay, there's £5. That's better, and then that will go to my penny challenge. Oh dear, I'm all over the place. Right, so food is the most one, so that's £40. Is it? No, is it £40? Or is it £35? I think I budgeted £40. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Has to be that way because I used a £20, that's right. Right, so there's that. So that is for, where is it? Oh gosh, 11th, 18th, 25th, and the 2nd, I think. Yes, so that's that. So that's all the 20s. That's for next week. So that's the food one done. So in total we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 160 for the food. Yes, for the food. And I've just shut it up again. Blimey, these things. All right, so that's that. Then we have 15 for the groceries. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That was for the groceries or the miscellaneous. So if needs be, I can always spend, you know, pay my fish and chips out of that one and keep the other for the other, you know, for the groups. Personal, what have I got left? 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh dear. So 15. And then I'm only left with a fiver. That isn't going to go far, is it? So this week I'll only need a tenner because there's no Friday group. So I'm just going to give them £5 each. I think that's what I'm going to do from now on because I can't afford it any other way. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm going to do. So we'll have it that way so I know, and I've just got to remind myself. So we have 10, 20, 30. Okay, hold on. We'll do it this way. 15, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50. There we go. So 50 for personal. It's a bit boring, isn't it? I'll have to figure out a better way. I really will. I think I might have to go back to the other way, but really it all entails on how well I do on Etsy. So I've really got to focus and get back on track with that. Now I have £10. Let's see, what is this in here? Let's see what is in here that I could do with. Have I got anything in here? Nothing in here. Oosh. Right, so electric, I've got about £88. It's going down flipping fast, and I haven't changed anything. It's really crazy. I just like the water. Right, so electric, that's fine. Next month I have May. I have a birthday. So we're in April. This time, actually, I've got to pay towards... so luckily, I've got some money in the grandkids' pots because I'm going to have to take some of that out and use that towards Easter for them. So actually, I think I'm going to... I'll put another £5 in the grandkids. That's for Easter. Well, actually, I'll use the grandkids one. That'll be for me, my children. Not much, but well. And the other, I'm going to put into debts because I really do need to get this going again. I transferred the PIP money over to my Monzo pot to pay for this month's Klarnas and paying 3s. So I'm pretty certain that should cover it for a bit. But I will have to put in a little bit more towards the end of the month because I've got my last bed payment. But what I might do is, because I've paid a lot of the second payments, I might pay early the third payments on some of them just to get them out of the way. So then I know where I stand. So then it's fewer bills. But well, let's do... I did it, right? Right, let's do the penny challenge, shall we? All right. Get the box. Oh, God. Flipping heck, that is so heavy. I was going to add these up, wasn't I, in one? Maybe then another time when I've got not so much money or I'm not doing much money, I will do that. Right, so... Oh, highlighter pen. Highlighter pen, where are you? I had one a minute ago. Hold on. Here we go again. Oh, totally unorganised. And here we go. Oh, I think I've found the green one at last. That was quick. Right, so... Right, what have we got? We've got £3, £4, £4.26. So if we do £3.20, then we have £1.06. Have we got a £1? We have. So there we go. Right, so we're going to do £1.06 and £3.20. Yeah, coming on, isn't it? Let's just double check. That's £3.20, check. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 98, 99. That's £1.06. There we go. Put the lid on. Gosh. And we'll put that away. So that is that. All done and dusted. Sorted out for another week, I think. So on that note, I will say sayonara, arrivederci. Yes. So check out the BT Essentials or the equivalent Essentials one if you're on those benefits, if you want to, you know, get a better deal for, you know, for not bad, you know, speeds and everything else. And yes, and keep checking out for your council tax rebate. Not too struck on the other one that Rishi Sunak wants to give us, loan. I don't want a loan, so don't give it me for my electric and gas, because you've only got to pay it back. So what's the difference? You might as well struggle on and try and pay the gas and the electric bill and not have a loan to worry about, which is going to be paid back over 5 years or whatever it is, which is, oh dear, don't get me started. Bloody Tories. Any rate, on that note, I will say bye-bye. Have a good week. Ta-ra.